Hi everybody, welcome to the Scott Show. This is Scott here. We are rocking out new music for the wrestling show. We got Cold Killer, and that is our new theme song for the wrestling show. I just introduced Dark Locust as the Scott Show, the main show music, so we got this going on. So welcome to the Scott Show. Like I said, my name is Scott. We are rocking it out here, doing some No Mercy review or preview. Not the review is on Sunday night, right after the pay-per-view. I will be right here with the review of No Mercy, but we got the preview going on right now. And let me tell you something, folks. I am excited for Brock Lesnar and Braun Strowman. I know that normally I go to the main event last, but I'm just going to tell you how pumped up I am for this main event. So we do start with the matches. We will go in the order that I think they might come in. I honestly don't know, because they have pre-show matches, but they only have 7. They normally go 3 hours. I think all 7 of them will be on there, and then they'll come up with another match, maybe the Hardy Boys and somebody, the Hardy Boys and the Good Brothers, because who else is gonna fight? I mean, come on, who else in the tag team division is gonna fight? So your pre-show match might be the Hardy Boys and the Good Brothers. We'll give it to the Good Brothers because they need a win. There you go. Now we have 5 titles on the line for this thing. We have The Miz versus Jason Jordan. That is the last one that was made. It was made last week. It might start out. The Mr. Raj, of course, will be there. Curtis Axel and Bo Dallas. We'll see if Jason Jordan has any friends. Anybody want to join him to see what's going on there. Intercontinental Championship match. I would love to see The Miz retain and beat Jason Jordan. Only because The Miz is doing so much great work now. I want to see him pushed heavier. And the only way that he can be pushed heavier, I think, is to go against the winner of John Cena, Roman Reigns, at the next pay-per-view. And go against the Universal Champion at one of the next events. So take that John Cena Roman Reigns winner, say, you know what, you're great, but I'm the Intercontinental Champion. That should be the first in line. Let's have a match. Winner faces Universal Champion. That works. I think it works. The only other thing I can think of is The Miz and Finn Balor for the Intercontinental Championship, because that would make sense too. Alright, so, like I said, I want to see The Miz win that, only because he's The Miz, and he's awesome. Then we have Alexa Bliss, Sasha Banks, Bayley, Nia Jax, and Emma in a fatal 5-way for the Raw Women's Champion. First of all, I want to throw out my disgust in the fact that they are doing a 5-way. I don't understand it at all. I understand Bayley comes back, wins a match, or doesn't even win a match, just shows up and then gets put in the fatal 5-way. I don't get it. I don't like it. I don't get it. It's a fatal 5-way. It has Emma in it. I like Emma. She's alright. I like the bubble thing better. Nia Jax is a beast. Bayley and Sasha Banks. That should be your WrestleMania main event. Ladder match. Women's Championship. Do it. Give us 3 matches at WrestleMania. Sasha Bayley, Charlotte Flair and Ronda Rousey, and then Natalya or whoever wants to defend the SmackDown Women's Championship. I don't really care. It would be Becky Lynch and Natalya or something. I don't know. Pre-show. Alright, Enzo Amore, the certified G. He's going to be facing off against Neville for the WWE Cruiserweight Championship. The 205 Live guys are here rocking it. And I really want to see Neville win, but I don't know what they can do with the Cruiserweight division. I don't see it going anywhere. When you only push a few guys, then everybody else is just kind of cannon fodder in this case. I don't see where you can go. So if Enzo Amore wins it, he could be the champion. He could be annoying as all hell. Neville can beat the crap. They can have a good feud for this, but they gotta build up more cruiserweights. So build me up a cruiserweight, and that will face off against. They have like a 6-pack challenge where the loser's out, and then a fatal 4-way, loser's out, and build it up to be like, hey, this guy has pinned everybody, and then have somebody sneak in at the end. It's great booking. Make it happen, WWE. You got 205 Live, might as well do it. Finn Balor against Bray Wyatt. I like the setup for this because of the whole Goldust thing. I can see Goldust maybe interfering, doing something, because they need to do something with Goldust. But I'm still, like, not totally into this match, as I am the gimmick and the whole idea of Bray Wyatt and Finn Balor. I'm just not into the match. And I really want to be into the match. So WWE, try to get me into the match. When it starts, I'll be like, yeah, Bray Wyatt, yeah, Finn Balor, oh, they're going to wrestle. And they really don't have a reason to wrestle. I would love them to have a reason to wrestle. It'd be great to see, like, some kind of title on the line or something. But I don't know if that'll happen. So we'll just see what happens there. I'm interested in the finality of it. I want to see what happens at the end. I want to see it gone, done, and end of story. So give me that, WWE, and show me what you got that we can do up something fun with this. Because that's what I want. I want something fun to happen with Finn Balor, Bray Wyatt. I want to see something good. Give me something good. If you don't WWE, then I don't know what the hell I'm going to do. I'm going to cry, I think. These two guys are being totally underutilized. Alright, then the main event, or not the main event, not even close to the main event. Dean Ambrose and Seth Rollins, the champions, against Cesaro and Sheamus for the tag team titles. You know, Ambrose and Rollins, they're actually a really great tag team. I want to see them retain. The only reason, because I like the Bar, and I think they're a good tag team. The only reason I want to see Ambrose and Rollins retain is because I want to see then the reemergence of the Revival, and they'll take the titles from Ambrose and Rollins. That's what I want to see. I would love to see the Good Brothers do something, but I really think what they should do is team with Finn. You know, you could have a really, really good 6-man match. Now, I'm not even in this tag team title match anymore. You take the Good Brothers, you put them with Finn. You got the Balor Club. You got the Mr. Raj with the Miz. You have your Intercontinental people. You have the Intercontinental Champion, and then you have the Good Brothers. They can get a win. Maybe they can win the titles. And then you have Curtis and Bo, who are just there, who can fight for the titles too. But you have Cesaro and Sheamus, who are bad guys. Curtis Axel and Bo Dallas, who are bad guys. The Good Brothers, who are bad guys. And the Revival, who are bad guys. So that's 4 teams you have that are bad guys. And then who do you have that's good? Who do you have on Raw that's a good tag team? You have Ambrose and Rollins and the freaking Hardy Boys. I know that you had to do the brand split. I get the brand split. I don't like it, but I get it. That gets you 6 teams, and 4 of them are bad. Bad guys. Quotation marks here for bad guys. Then you break up teams like American Alpha and DIY on the other thing. You know, you have other teams coming in, and they're going to be bad teams. I mean, Sanity, Authors of Pain. You know, you don't have any good teams anymore over on NXT. I mean, you have Adam Cole, Bebe, and O'Reilly and Fish, but they're just starting to get there. They gotta stay in NXT. You know, you have the Authors of Pain, but they need to get their comeback on NXT. I don't even think they're ready anyway. So, why are you giving me... You broke up Enzo and Cass, which was a great tag team. And now Cass is hurt. Enzo's on 205 Live trying to do something with that brand. Okay. Now it gets to the semi-main event of the night. And, folks, if you guys have listened to me when I'm talking about WWE, I hate John Cena. Hate him. He has like 5 wrestling moves, and all of them suck. And then you have Roman Reigns, who, at the beginning of the Shield, was a really cool, badass guy. I mean, this guy, long hair, looks like a, Roman god. That's why he's called Roman Reigns. And now he's kind of floundered, and they're trying to push him so far, and he hasn't made it. So here you have John Cena, the heat magnet who can't really wrestle, against Roman Reigns, who is a heat magnet who can kind of wrestle a little bit. But looked terrible against Brock Lesnar at WrestleMania until Seth Rollins came in and won the damn title. Who is going to win this? It's going to be Roman. I have no doubt in my mind it's going to be Roman Reigns. If they job out Roman Reigns to John Cena, you might as well, WWE, come and kick my puppy. And yeah, I could say much meaner things, but on this podcast, I do not. I'm very leery on this match that it's going to be any good. I think that both of them combined don't have that much of a big match. I want to watch this kind of style. So I'm a little afraid of this match. I want to see what happens. I mean, it's going to be one of those matches that start and you just want to see the end. That's what John Cena Roman Reigns is to me. The match that you just want to see the end in, and then it's done. And I'd be cool with that. I'd be cool seeing the end of this match. If they were to hold microphones and wrestle, I'd be cool with that because they have been going at each other, and that's not been bad. But please, don't let John Cena do that. You can't see me bullshit. And yes, I swore. But John Cena, you're a terrible wrestler. Get off of my TV. Go make your little Bumblebee Transformer movie. And go away. Roman Reigns is going to beat you. And then he's going to face off against the undisputed Universal Champion. Which now we can talk about that because I have wasted too much time talking about a match involving John Cena. We're talking Brock Lesnar, the Beast, with Paul Heyman and Braun Strowman, the monster among men, for the WWE Universal Championship, the red belt. Because it's the Raw brand, it's the red belt. Folks, this match is too close to call. I can't tell you who's going to win this. What I would love to see and what I'm going to see is probably two totally different things. I can't wait until we get to talk about Hell in a Cell so I can tell you what I really want to see and what I never want to see. But in this one, I'd be happy with either one of them holding the Universal Championship. Brock Lesnar has been kind of punked out by Braun. I'm at the idea of, has it been ruse by Brock to say, okay, well, you're gonna, it's pro wrestling anyway, you're gonna beat me. You're going to come in, you're going to just slam me. It's a pretty safe-looking power slam anyway. Even though, hell, it's pretty awesome. Or is it going to be Braun saying, hey, I whooped your butt this many times, I can do it again, power slam, power slam, power slam, welcome to Power Slam City. Whatever. I'm very interested. I'm sold on this match. I want to see Braun Strowman win. I really, really do. If they are to make Braun Strowman win, they have made a superstar. The monster among men. He is a true monster. The guy has world records, or has records in weightlifting. My God, the guy's he's a strong man. He lifted, Here's his thing. I just want to give you an idea of what you're facing off against. in 2010 to 2011, or 2010 to 2012, he has won the Arnold Amateur Strongman Championship, the Central Georgia Strongest Man, the Europa Battle of the Champions, Monster, the Midland, the North American Amateur National Championships, the Summerfest Strongman, and the West Cary Fall Festival of Power. These are just the things in the Strongman he got first in. There is no second there, folks. All of it is first. And the only time this got, in 2012, he finished 5th place in the North American Championships, as well as competing in the Giants Live Poland event. He finished 7th. This guy is insanely just strong as all get out. I mean, there is no way that he's not a fake wrestler. Brock is not a fake wrestler. Brock is a former NCAA amateur wrestling champion. Also a UFC champion. He's been champion in New Japan, where it's strong style, where they beat the crap out of you for fun. This is not going to go well. For one of these guys, it's going to be a long night. Probably both of them. It's going to be a very, very long night. And I, for one, want to see these matches. I am excited as all get out. So, I know I say I'm excited a lot. I might do a podcast where I never say I'm excited. Let's see if that works. But Brock and Braun is going to be your main event. It might be a short match. If it is, I give it to Braun. If it's a longer match, I give it to Brock. I think Braun can go shorter matches. But I really just hope it's Braun. I really want to see this guy win. He gets his first championship match. He can come back and do something at Survivor Series. Personally, I would just want to see some sort of smudge match with all the champions in it for Survivor Series, and then to have, like, the winner gets the main event match at WrestleMania or something. Let the champion wrestle in a match where it's like a tag team match. They don't need to have the championships on the line every single month. And I get that you guys are going to yell at me and say, but Scott, it's a 30-day rule. That's totally made up. Or, Scott, they need to defend the title more. Brock doesn't defend the title as much. He did a Great Balls of Fire at SummerSlam, and now he's doing it here. So, I mean, he did it more than the last time he held the title, where he just went away for a while. So, I want to see Braun Strowman win this. Brock Lesnar, if you pull out a win on this, give Braun the rematch at Survivor Series. But I got to know what they're pulling out for Survivor Series, because that's got to be the biggest thing. Raw has one more pay-per-view before Survivor Series, by the way, and that's Tables, Ladders, and Chairs. And let me tell you something, folks. I was thinking about this today. Tables, Ladders, and Chairs with Braun Strowman and Brock Lesnar, I do not feel like that would be a very good match. Maybe Tables, Ladders, and Chairs with Roman and Braun. Maybe a 4-way. But I just can't see them big dudes climbing ladders. I mean, I know they've done ladder matches before, but that just sounds dangerous as all get out. So, I'm very concerned how they're going to handle that. I think for SmackDown, it would be fine. SmackDown, give me Tables, Ladders, and Chairs. Give me Hell in a Cell for Raw. I think they've done that wrong. So, folks, that has been the 20 minutes of me talking about No Mercy. I am just looking forward to it all day long. It's going to be one of the best pay-per-views of the year, I think, because it has Brock and Braun as the main event. I think that's your selling match. It has Cena and Reigns on there, and for a lot of people, they want to just see what happens. Give me the end. Give me the end of the match, and I'll be happy. So, I do want to see, like I said, if they mic them, I'd be happy with that too. So, folks, like, share, subscribe on YouTube. We are on YouTube. We're trying to get to 10,000 hits as soon as possible so we can start making some money and make this thing happen. We are working to end homelessness and poverty here with the 10-25-50 Homeless Project. We do podcasts all the time, videos, making it, rocking it all day long. You guys have fun, and we'll catch you real soon.